A dazzling facility located here in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Today, we see who's better in the NFC between the Washington Commanders and the Atlanta Falcons. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're underway in Atlanta. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Dive play straight ahead. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Falcon first down.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Ready! Warriors, 70,
Penix now on 1st down. Little off center, his man just couldn't adjust to it. Well, no luck on his first look at the game, and it sets up 2nd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down, it's Penix. He has the first over the middle. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
To the air with Penix. He's going to be caught by his running back, Harris. We got the football block, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
Got it. Ready?
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
This game of today, Kate, in so many ways is so different than the game I played. That's a call that I could close my eyes and still remember. All you do as a QB is just look. It just takes a look. With the big guys up front saying, give me a push, and I'll do the rest.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. That throw intended for Drake London. So that brings up 2nd down.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Buffalo 18.
Penix here from the gun. Connects on the crosser. Leads into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons finish up an excellent opening series. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. He's going to field this at the 2. All right, so he'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds. So first and 10 now from the 30.
19 tight. 19 tight. Cowboy 80.
Into the hands of the rookie from UCLA. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders finish off their opening drive. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call catch and sleeping to start that drive.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10.
Here we go.
Back to the backfield, and they give it to him. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It'll lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Shaq. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Liking 18.
Penix working from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throw here, 3rd down. Gets this one to London. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
The Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
60 Eagles. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Throwing Penix. Short pass brought in. He takes it down to the 33. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Again, Penix to the air. He gets it to him on the screen. He finds space into the red zone. And he has this all the way down to the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Falcons with a chance to score. And again, it's Penix. We've got a screen to the running back. And this one does not go far.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion.
And for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. This is Jacory Krosky-Merritt in it for the first time. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock it behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, Daniels. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. That was Terry McLaurin on the target. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
And not his best punt here. He drops it several yards into the end zone. That's going to lead to a touchback.
20-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go. Half to 60. Half to 60. 60 back. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Penix. The Commanders' rush brings him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
This offense has been in a rhythm, settled in and found it in the first half, but hopefully that sack for this defense can disrupt that rhythm just a little bit. Kind of reminds me, Kate, in baseball when you're facing an elite pitcher, just get somebody on base. Just make that pitcher think a little bit. Hopefully that sack for this defense does the same to the QB.
And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
11 yards on the play.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Hurry, 70. Here we go. Here we go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Come on.
They send the tight end in motion left. Krosky-Merritt on his own read. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Running once again with Krosky Merritt. Hop on the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Third and long for Daniels. That's caught for the first. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment. First and 10 from the 43. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Cowboy 80, Panther 6.
On the gun, it's Daniels. It's right back to McLaurin. And nothing to speak of after that catch as the completion gets him down to the 21. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Daniels from the pistol. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. Give him about 16 yards on that game, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Washington.
Here we go. Stack. Ready.
1st and goal, Krosky Merritt. He pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Keep him 4 on that play, so now they've got 2nd and goal.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Here's another for it. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders earn the chance to tie before halftime. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Cowboy 80.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
From the shotgun, Penix. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70, 18, Pioneer. Dragon 60.
Throwing for the pistol, Penix. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable in an incomplete.
The Falcons getting ready for the punt. Jalen Lane back deep for the Commanders.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Play fake here, Daniels. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up second down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So at the 20, here's second and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 11, Panther 11. Warrior 70.
To throw, Daniels. Buying some time right. Toward the sideline, he's got it. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. Daniels back to throw. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ready, set.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
Come on, cooking.
Frosty Merrick gets it from the gun. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Washington first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
They send a man in motion. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
The incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Cowboy 80.
This one left for Daniels. This fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
70 Ranger. Let's go.
Daniels. Into the hands of his running back, Prosky Merritt. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Yeah, all right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there.
At their own 39-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Penix working from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Here we go. Set. Bronco 80. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Penix here from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on these stud tight ends, that's big time.
And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. And that one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Going back, it's the handoff. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. To break the huddle, it's 2nd down now.
At the 30-yard line.
Set. Let's go.
Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Warrior 17.
Penix on third down. And they will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons can retake the lead as they tie it up here. This is Trujillo. Try to point after. Point after is up and through. And the Falcons take the lead on that successful kick. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Ty Chandler to return.
Ty Chandler on the return. Washington takes over first and 10. At their own 29-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Ready? Back all 80. Go.
Now Daniels to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's second down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. Second and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Play action now with Daniels. Bails out of the pocket quick. Brought in deep down the sideline. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down. Daniels now. Hits him on the out route. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Washington first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Commanders.
They motion the tight end over. Here's Krosky Merritt off the option. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
18, Rattler. Come on, come on. Hit. Liking, 18. Street. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Firing quickly out of line, Daniels. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
19 Lion, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Buffalo 18. Ready?
It's third and 2. Now Daniels. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They were lining up to go for this.
19 Tiger.
Man in motion here.
Ready?
Here's a quick throw to the left. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a lead just before the end of the third. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
Here we go. 19, Tiger. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 18, Pioneer. 18, Cardinal. 18, Warriors. 7, go.
Daniels is going to throw again. He has it. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead.
Quarterback's best friend, big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, it went right to him for the conversion.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Penix now to throw. He's going to be caught by his running back, Harris. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both tote the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check down outlet on short throws.
Gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. 3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Drake London. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Brings it in at the 12. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
On the jump.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. He gives here to the motion man. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
A.J. Terrell on the tackle. A gain of 9 brings up
1st down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. From the gun, a run for Krosky Merritt. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Chances of stalling this drive defensively seem bleak, but how about now? Look at those odds changing, Kate. Still not great, but you could feel a little momentum on their side. Maybe they can muster it up and get back-to-back stops.
3rd and 1, Daniels. That's caught for the first. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Commanders...
They go inside give to Krosky Merritt. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Cougar 19.
They did it! He made the interception! And the Falcons have some new life in the 4th.
Not just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Throwing now on 1st down. Penix. Throwing deep here for the end zone. And he the score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body and try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returnable from the 2. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. At the 20. Touchdown on an incredible return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Fielded at the 7. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. Completed over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Offense is set. First and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's going to have about 2. It's second down now. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Come on, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hawk 17, Hawk 17. 60 Bobcat. Dragon 60, let's go.
He's back to throw. He puts some air under it deep down the left. This could decide things. It's intercepted. Picked off Trey Amos.
Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready.
Starting on the ground here, Kronsky Merritt. And this gets him well away from danger as he is up past their 20. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for Washington first down. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Commanders feeling lucky with a 7-point lead.
First down.
Keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Here we go. Set.
They're going to run again here with Krosky Merritt. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Again, 15 there. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Come on, set! Viking 18! Hawk 70, Hawk 70!
First down, and they go right back to it. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keeps scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some that she don't want to see. She ain't ready for it. If I ain't the greatest, then I'm headed for it. Yeah, that means...
Okay, ready?
All right, here we go. Second down.
Get up! 19!
That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Pick up there of 39 yards. And that's good for a Washington first down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
Ready?
Krosky Merritt straight ahead. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. The Falcons take a timeout to their final 1. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go! Cougar 19!
They're going to pass it here. Trucker's brought in. And he gets the first down for the Commanders. That should get them this victory as well.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
13 yards. First down, Washington.
Let's go!
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Design run. Daniels will keep it. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. So for my partner Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL, not EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders as we say goodbye from Atlanta.